do you guys think you have to turn to first after experiencing these last two games and just trying to figure out how to hold water until you get LeBron and AD back into an extent, Mark?
Man, well, for starters, we gotta play the right way. I think that's the number one thing, because when those guys get back, that's how we're gonna have to play the right way. So, that's offensively and defensively. We got to be connected. Defense, following the game plan, following, our defensive terminology. And offensively, we got to just play the right way. Play extra pass. Trust your next teammate. I think tonight we played really good in that first quarter. It seemed like everybody was playing the right way, and then we kind of drifted off from that. And during this time, we can't let that happen. Doesn't matter who scores, who has the most rebounds, assists, whatever. We got to find out ways to win and continue to have good habits.
Because it's been a while now since you were on the Laker teams, right? That struggled some. And how do you kind of keep that mentality out? Is that something you think you could see as being any kind of an issue, or do you think that everything's going to be just fine and stable in the locker room here?
We'll see. We don't know. We got the trade deadline coming up. Once we get past that, we'll see where we're at, and hopefully we can just continue to stay level-headed, and we just have the right mindset out there. And I think that's just what we have to do during this time.
Okay, Dave McMenamin, please.
Kuz, Frank felt like there was strides made on offense tonight, but obviously defensively, especially the points to the paint, was somewhere you struggled. Do you think you guys need some practice time? Stuff's come obviously fast and furious. You have the back-to-back this weekend, and then third game in 4 nights. Could regrouping and kind of going over things help figure out the game plan while you have guys out?
That would be great in a perfect world, but that's not the situation that we're in. We have games every other day, so we can't necessarily have practices and kind of go full throttle. We have play Thursday, Friday, day off, Sunday. So that's just how the NBA schedule is right now. So really, we have to learn on the fly, and kind of the games are our practice right now. So it's all about just kind of shifting your mind and your mindset just to be that way on the fly, and it's up to us to do that.
Okay, Kyle Goon, please.
Hey, Kuz. I have 2 unrelated questions, if you're willing to indulge me. First, Mike referenced, you were a part of the team where you went through that stretch without LeBron back in 2019. Do you feel like this team has any inherent advantages compared to that team back then to kind of get through this time?
I'm not sure. I think that we have better pieces in that team for sure. But we just have to figure out just our new style of play. Really, I think that's a big thing for us. One, we're undersized right now. We have bodies out, and then on top of that, like I said, kind of switching that mental and then switching our offensive profile a little bit would really help too. This team, it was constructed for playing off of LeBron and Anthony Davis. So, for us, we got to switch the script and, shoot more threes and get up and down more and have more pace and play together. That's the challenge that we have right now.
And just secondly, I was wondering if you might tell us a little bit more about your interactions with Elgin and your thoughts on his passing yesterday.
Elgin, you said?
Yeah.
Elgin?
Yes.
Oh, Elgin, yeah. Man, he's one of the pillars of not only Lakers basketball, but of NBA history. One of the greatest players of all time. One in this league, and one of the greatest players. And for me to be here in LA, and during my time, and just being able to meet one of the greats, I love it. Anytime I can meet people before my time that paved the way for me and others to be in this league, is huge. I saw a crazy stat about him the other day that said, I think this is 1961. He was enlisted in the Army, so he could only play on the weekends, and averaged 39 and 19 for the season. I only played 40, 45, 46 games, something like that. That's an unbelievable stat, and that just shows you how great he was as a player, but he was a great man too. So.
Okay, thanks, Kyle. And the last question is going to be Dan Wyke, please.
Hey, Kuz. I guess, you mentioned that this was a team that was built to play off of LeBron and AD. Obviously, they're both not here. Obviously, you're not going to practice. Are you guys prepared to take some lumps, I guess, in this stretch? Is that being realistic?
Yeah, you gotta be realistic. When you don't have obviously Anthony out here, which is our primary offensive player, our essentially number one option, who we look at, and then having Bron out is tough because that's someone that makes shots, communicates on defense all the time, a true playmaker. So it's a challenge, but it's not nothing that we can't overcome. So I think we just got to continue to look at the drawing board and continue just to trust each other and try to play for one another on both sides of the ball. And I think that if we can do that, we can give ourselves a chance every single night. And that's the challenge we're up against. And just got to strap it up and go.
All right. Thanks so much, Kyle. Safe travels home.